it's time for the meat and tatties of the show. So if you haven't read Powers of X3, because yes, you heard it right, it is Powers of X3 this week.
Yeah.
They're doing a weird thing where we're going to get 2 Houses of X in the next 2 weeks, and then it's back to alternating ones, which fair enough. With this one, you can see why it came out before House of X, because it literally is just part 2 from Powers of 10-2, so yeah, it's...
Man. that first panel, right off the bat, was like, whoa, this set the tone.
The whole church bit, it's like, hey...
Yeah, with the baby and, like, the phalanx.
Yeah.
Very,
like, yet another interesting concept, a very techno-organic virus.
Like, it's
going in there.
Yeah, like, it basically says, like, humanity kind of like, hey, well, we can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, it's like, this is our ascension, we have to join machines, yada, 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 yada. Which is interesting, because it's a stark contrast to Iron Man at the minute, where Iron Man is like, robotic rights, AI rights, we're people too. And it's like, here it's just like, yeah, no, let's just join them. Okay, great.
Yeah, like, it was just the image of the baby. Like, it was just like, whoa. It set the tone of, like, the rest of the book for me.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, everyone comes in. It's like, oh, yeah, everything's kicking off.
Now, like, remember when we discussed, like, who that tree person was? Like,
yes, it is indeed Krakoa and
Cypher.
Cypher, yeah.
I thought, didn't we think it was
Black Tom? Yeah.
I was kind of blown away about that, because I really, really thought that we nailed it on that one.
So, speaking of things I thought we nailed it on, because, I had a bit of hubris. I got too cocky getting the whole apocalypse thing just from absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Evan. Sorry.
Which, FYI, I was bang on the money for that, so you can shower me with your praises in the comments, because I know you will.
Give him the kudos, man.
One thing I got absolutely wrong, and I kind of crucified people on, was who the Green Magneto was.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about this, and I'm like, there's no way in hell they're going to use Polaris' DNA, because why would you? She's not as strong as Eric.
And who?
What does Hickman do? Hickman's used Polaris. So thanks a lot.
Does it seem like he listened to the show and he's like, I'll show him?
I mean,
show him really
I wouldn't be surprised if he went back and was like, you know what? Get fucked. I'm just gonna rewrite that one.
Yeah, I mean, with that one, I was with you on that one. I was like,
it's just weird to have Polaris.
And it was kind of a dead giveaway with the coloring. It should have been like more. I mean, in
hindsight, yeah, the coloring was kind of it's obviously Polaris, and yeah. But I think that I was just in my there's no way Hickman does that. It's like it didn't make sense to me. It still doesn't make sense to me. It's like it's too obvious for Hickman, but
yeah, man, yeah, and like. Yeah. I was kind of like, well, okay.
No, especially when it's a Polaris Emma Frost crossover.
Yeah, that was the one thing. I was like, that's kind of a weird combination, like.
They also he confirmed that Apocalypse isn't external. So everyone having those rumors and that theories before, you are correct on that one. He's firmly established that he's an external. Obviously you got Wolverine. They were the Horsemen, so you had Famine was Krakoa and Cypher. Yeah. Pestilence was North. He was the Polaris Emma Frost character. Death was Zorn. It was actually Zorn, Pure Blood. And then you had War was Wolverine.
Of course.
James Howlett as the Pure Blood as well. So that was that. Also, he gave us some more information on the other mutants as well, because there was 2 of these little things. Like a couple of them we'd never seen. Like Percival, we never saw who Percival was.
Yeah.
We never saw Mother, the Akabar.
Akabar, yeah.
So I have no idea on that one. We only saw Psylocke, which was a thing, and obviously there's Rasputin and Cardinal. But yeah, it was a pretty. Was this issue we found out a Mother Mold, or was Mother Mold the last one?
I think it was the last one.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, this is the one where they rip off Zorn's mask and just like implode everything.
Yeah, she's like, I'm doing this, like
Yeah.
he's sort of like he basically stuck her middle finger out and said, yeah, you think I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to do this.
This was definitely the it gave us a fairly decent size reveal, but at the same time, like it didn't really push anything forward.
Yeah.
It very much felt like a 0.25 from the last issue.
Yeah.
So I needed an extra couple of pages to flesh this one out. But of course, moving on from being wrong about the Polaris thing, I was right about Moira being in a sarcophagus.
Yep.
So,
you are.
I'm currently 2 for 3. 2 for 3. Yep. So I will very much take that one.
What about Avengers World? That was.
Yeah, that intrigues me. Because I don't know how to take that. Because then that what does that mean for Secret Wars and all the Avengers stuff?
Yeah, I mean, does this exist?
So I assume it does because he wouldn't just throw in Avengers World for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, didn't they confirm that all the heroes are dead, right?
Yeah, everyone's gone.
So who is it? what is this? Looks like the Death Star with an Avengers symbol on it.
Oh, that's just the Avengers World logo, isn't it?
Yeah, but who's on it though, right? Or
who's on it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm spitballing.
See, I've only read this once, so I'm not sure if I've lost something on that.
I probably lost something in the middle. But Wolverine being Wolverine.
Yeah, he's the best at what he does, because that kind of sucked that bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that was obviously it's Wolverine, he kills everyone, but it's come on.
That was the kind of that was the only problem I had with the issue is I kind of figured he wasn't gonna kill Wolverine, but he it's it would have been interesting if he did sacrifice Wolverine, at least the purebred. Yeah, but the Apocalypse thing, man, he that fight between him and Nimrod.
Oh, well, the 5 different Nimrods. That's nice. It's can we just have an issue of this, please? Just give me more.
I want to see an animated version of that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. But it's obviously, Moira dies, Wolverine killed her because they got the information that they needed. So that Life 9 is now officially done. Everything we are now right here. Well, it was done before because obviously Moira was in Life 10 where we are now. So, but no, I don't think it's the last scene of those chimeras. No. So I think Rasputin, Cardinal, they're going to be back, North and everyone.
They're too popular of characters, especially Rasputin.
Yeah. I don't see Hickman introducing characters like that and then having Cardinal be I'll see you when the world is remade. We're going to see them again. There's no way. They were too prevalent in the marketing. They'll come back. They have to.
Yeah, I mean, but just to think that all that just for one piece of information. It was kind of
and it's all literally just when did Nimrod come online? Right then, cool, let's go.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Even the Nimrod, the online date of Nimrod was never established, right? Even in the proper.
No, because Nimrod came from Days Future Past, which wasn't actually 616. It was something different. And he then came over from that, and then there was other stuff. He's always popped up and gone away, but it never actually had a date he was established.
Yeah.
Which now we do.
Yeah.
right now.
That fight between Apocalypse and the Nimrods, it was it's just slamming right there.
Yeah, it's kind of a fight. It's it's a proper who wins. Give me all your stats on these two and find out.
But now that they established Apocalypse as an external, does that mean he's truly dead though?
Well, that's the thing. Is a externals survive, can't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they established that in the X-Force.
Yeah, isn't it all externals? They can't get sick. They don't grow old, or they do grow old. It's they're immune to every disease and all this and that, but they can die. They just won't die of natural causes.
Causes, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But Apocalypse is like the A game, like to
Literally.
see him, literally. But to see him just get like took out by Nimrod was just like, wow.
Yeah, and obviously we're going to see Nimrod again because there's no way you set up Nimrod like that and then have them take Nimrod out straight away. Which also it brings me to my next question: the whole Ascension Librarian timeline, that can't be the same one as the Apocalypse one.
No, it has to be a different one, right?
Yeah. So is that Life 6? Because they haven't, they haven't established what Life 6 is like, or if it must have happened because we went from 5 to 7. But it's like, could that possibly be Life 6 or like maybe a Life 11?
Yeah, I mean, do you think that's ever going to be revealed in the series though?
In this one, probably not. 5 years from now, I'm certain it will be.
I'm 55, and that's just got established. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I remember that.
I'm about to retire. I'm now going to find out. No.
I have Alzheimer's, and I forgot that I actually read it.
Oh, well, that'd be the worst thing. Which Tony Stark Iron Man plays on that actually this week, and that was a really good issue. But that's way off topic. But go read Iron Man, people. It's a really good book. No, I need to know because obviously. For all we know, it could be the end of the current life Moira's on. Also, it's at 10, and Cyclops goes to the Mother Mold station in space on the Soul's Hammer or Hammer of Soul. Then it's like, hey, we're gonna make Nimrod small on our side and do it that way.
Yeah, man. Like I'm looking at this diagram of like all the lives so far that's been established. I'm like, where is this going, man?
We'll get the degree in Hickmantology and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I still have to go to school for that. Man. I think this sounds harder than physics, man.
Absolutely. There's no way Hickman does it. Right? Simply, he just can't.
Yeah, man. Do you think that Life 11 and 6? Do you think at least one of those lives are going to be like revealed by the end of this, or do you think that the regular series is going to play into that?
I'm not sure to be like we have to see Life 6 at some point.
Yeah.
Like there's no way you hold that back and then never bring it out.
Yeah.
Because there's no way.
Yeah. Like there's how many more issues? Like three more issues.
There's 3 of Powers of 10, and from this week there's another 3 of House of X. So okay. we're halfway through everything really.
So I mean, they still have time to like at least establish at least. Two of those lives.
But the thing is, I think with House of X this week or today, whenever people listen to this, it's more like classic X-Men stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if we're like all the crazy stuff, like here's everything, and then we're just gonna ignore it for a little bit. Like, I don't know. But, I have no idea where Hickman's gonna go with anything now.
Only Hickman knows that. Right?
Oh yeah. But
so
Life 6 and 11, I think we're definitely going to see it at some point.
So do you think that like the next couple of issues are going to be about Life 10? Because like Life 10.
Yeah. I think like House of X, what was it, 3 and 4? You're going to see more like it's got to be the mission Cyclops goes on to stop Mother Mold from happening.
Yeah.
Or like Nimrod from being made. So something's got to happen there. Whether that's how Nimrod becomes the little Destiny ghost drone we've seen in the Ascension timeline, I don't know. That would be my guess. And then Nimrod's like a part of the X-Men going forward. But because that's breaking rules. You don't get a Sentinel on your side. Yes, they've had a Sentinel on their side before. Like.
But that was kind of that's not a master mold.
No.
That was just like a simple Sentinel. So because like Life 10 kind of stops at year 52 where House of X starts, right?
It doesn't stop but it's like that's what we're sitting up to at this point. No, that's where we are now. Like, it's still ongoing.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in, but it's
like I'm looking at the diagram right now, and I'm kind of like taking my finger and like tracing it
at you in that diagram because there's a lot more on Life 9 than we ever saw before in the previous one.
in like, like Life 3, I think still has some, like she hasn't established it been dead, right? In Life 3, right?
Was it in Life? I think they have.
Or man,
Yeah. Life 3, Moira dies in laboratory fire, which she. Yeah, Life 3 was the Destiny one where she kills her.
Okay, so. Oh yeah.
So, in the diagram for this one, every life has an end apart from. And obviously, Life 6, we've never seen Life 6. So.
Yeah.
Actually, I think did she fake a death in one?
I'm gonna take this and color code it for sure, because this is crazy, man. Like I have never had to read a comic and not have to use a diagram to follow it.
That's just the wonders of Hickman.
Yes.
The absolute wonders of Hickman.
So what did you think of like the last page? Like, I mean,
I felt really bad for Wolverine in that last bit.
It's basically the only person left in this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in theory, he's got. No. In theory, none of that happened. But it's kind of sad that he's like the one that has to do it. It's just like, oh, Logan.
Yeah. It's always, but that to me that's kind of the boring part about his characters. Like he's like sort of like the Batman of the Marvel universe. Like almost.
Yeah.
I feel like like it kind of would have been more interesting to see a different character be. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I think like. I get what you mean, but for Wolverine to be there and to be the one that has to do it, I don't know. It plays on the tragic nature of that character. Like, like he's only ever the one thing he's only good at is killing people.
People, yeah.
Like whether that's killing people for to help everything or to put everything down. Crap. Like it's like Logan.
It definitely goes for what what his moniker is. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I know. Like, I'm not a massive. Like, I like Logan. Like, you can't not like Logan, but it's like I'm not gonna sit here and rave about Logan. But it's like Hickman done a lot for me with him in that one panel. It's just like, that's actually kind of sad.
I mean, if it's like, because I'm not a huge fan of the Wolverine character because of that fact, because it just feels like
he's so overplayed.
Deus Machina, but like. He in like if anybody can do it, Hickman can do it. Like I have faith in the fact that he can make the character infinitely more interesting than any other writer.
And he's going to be front and center because he was the only non-Summers on the X-Men cover. So he's obviously going to play a part somewhere.
It definitely makes me interested in the titles after all this is done, because like I don't know.
That's the thing. That's like I kind of wanted everything we got now to carry on until the end of Powers of 10 House of X.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we have to set up like, why is Kitty Pryde a pirate? Like, we've only got 6 issues to explain this. What's going on here? Like,
I think that I have a feeling that it's going to be just introduced on the last issue.
I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, it's kind of like Hickman's got a lot of chess pieces to move around in these issues to set everything up. Like, why is there Excalibur and all that? Like, why are they a team? Like, what's going on there? We have to see something that establishes that.
Do you think that's going to be in the next couple issues, like Knife 9? I
hope that's all in there.
See, I have faith. Like I said, I have faith that the fact that he's gonna at least mention it, so that it's not just coming out of left field. Mm-hmm. That because I think
all he's got to do to get me on board for Marauders really is just be like, oh hey Krakoa trading, like it's just a trading company. That's all it is. Like Kitty Pryde leads it, and she likes wearing a bandana and having a sword. She sails the seas and trades. That's all she does. I'd be 100% fine with that. But
I think that I think you're gonna get like a nice, interesting, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've never been kind of slighted by Hickman.
Oh no. No, I'm like, I imagine that even if he doesn't directly do it, by the time these 2 series are done, you will understand why these pieces are in the places they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, he's
I mean,
gonna
at least
kind of
have
like
a better
inadvertently
understanding.
tell you and not directly tell you.
Yeah, because like he's never been the type of person that just says, like, he's been very direct on what he is trying to set up. You know, like I mean,
Yeah,
if you look back at all his other stuff,
he'll never give you a preview magazine. Like,
yeah,
he'll never do that. Like,
and that's good because I don't
Yeah.
need a preview. We
I
have
don't
enough of
think,
those.
you know, some of them are cool, some of them are nice, but it's like, yeah, not gonna give that from Hickman.
Yeah, I don't need a 0.1 of Hickman's universe.
No.
Just give me Hickman's universe.
You'll just get 12.1s in theory, because
Yeah.
that's kind of what these are.
It's true. And like 6 years from now, you're gonna have the finale of this,
Yeah.
and then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I did not see that coming," because you
Yeah.
forgot it, really. Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
forgot it happened.
I guarantee you, in like 6 months, I will have forgotten a lot of this stuff, and I'll be like, oh, that's why that's a thing.
Because you're gonna have to go back and reread issues like 1 through 10.
And believe me, I have like debated like rereading everything every week just so I don't miss anything. But it's like I can't do that. There's going to be a point in time where I've got to read 100 issues in the week. It's
Yeah.
like I need to eat, sleep.
You got like very little time in the day to be doing.
Yeah. There's
You
only
have
20. Like, sure, if you would travel the time zones, there's 48 hours in the day, but I haven't got the money to do that, so I'm not doing it.
Not just that, it's like I don't think. I mean, like people, you have family that want to hear from you from now. You know,
I'm
not just a
pretty
text
sure
message
my
every
family would love to not hear me for a week. So.
It's true.
Like, oh, he's finally quiet. Is he alright? No.
Is he okay? Is he dead? No, he's just reading Hickman. That's all.
Why is it all dark?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it all like feels like a question mark right now.
Mm.
And like it's like sometimes really maddening and confusing to like try to, because you really want to understand what's going on, but like the writing's never lent itself to that before. So like it's like I should know that I'm not going to understand everything from the get-go.
And that's part of the fun of a Hickman book.
Yeah.
You know, what you get, you're not going to understand. You're not meant to.
But
like, just you know, it will never be bad writing.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee with Hickman. It will never be bad. It's like you always then, you know, half the fun of Hickman is just like trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
Like, never get attached to what you think you figured out, because half time it will be wrong. You know, my track record of these 4 issues is very spotty. You know? You know,
yeah, it's
every
almost
2 things you get right, you'll get 3 things wrong. So.
Yeah. For like reading a Hickman story is like, it's like Christmas, because like you're like 362 days a year you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on, what am I getting, and then like on Christmas Day you unwrap that present, you're like, ooh, you know, like.
And at least for the next year, there's gonna be at least 2 Hickman books a week.
A week, yeah.
You know, there's 6. Is it 6 X-Men books in the first wave?
6, yeah.
I think it is. There's X-Men Marauders, Excalibur, Fallen Angels, X-Force,
New Mutants.
And New Mutants, yeah. So that's just 6. So, you know, we've gone from having a Hickman book a week over like the course of however many weeks. We're going to then get 2. So,
yeah, I mean,
bless the Lord, whichever one decided we did something right to deserve this. I don't care which god it is, but thank you.
Don't you? On the flip side, don't you wish that like DC would do something like this, like to make?
Oh, but the problem is you need Hickman for something like this.
Well, I mean, like, or somebody that I'm sure over at DC, there's like somebody that's not like, I'm not saying on par with him, but like at least close to a Hickman,
that's the
like
thing.
like a Tom King.
Like, for me personally, there's no one in the industry that even comes close to him.
I mean, yeah, he's a definitely person. Like, he's an entity all in its own. You know, like in a different class. But like, I feel like DC. I mean, like, if given like the thing, I think Tom King could have been that for them.
See, I don't know. I think from the reaction Batman's got, and like, to be fair, from the last issue, I haven't read it because I haven't read his run, but like, yikes, what he did there. Tom King for me is very much like Hickman in 12 issues.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Vision was very much like what's going on, but I don't think Tom King works long form.
Yeah. I think we were talking about. Yeah, he definitely doesn't stick the landing very well on those, like, But I mean, I just feel like I wish there was something that was close to that makes me care as much.
If we can clone Hickman and be like, look, there you go, you can now do DC and Marvel at the same time.
Marvel will license them out,
Like, I don't think the world's ready to have 2 Hickman ongoings at the same time.
Yeah,
but
I think people will go insane, man. It'll be like the Hills Have Eyes or something, man, because people just go completely insane. Like,
hopefully that would not become a reality, because
Inbrook too on top of that.
Like poor Ice Know Nothing on Twitter, which if you haven't followed him, he's got fantastic theories on all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's racket, like he's got to have gone insane. Like I can't believe that guy's got any ounce of humanity left in him at this point.
He's wearing a tinfoil hat and like looking at a dry board. I'm just like,
he's just slowly turned into Alex Jones of Marvel.
Yeah, but less obnoxious.
Oh yeah,
and racist too.
I mean, there is that. But I think the Alex Jones talk is probably a good time to end it there.
Yeah, before you get in trouble.
I think we said all we can do on this issue this week.
Yeah.
But luckily there is a new one this week as well. So yeah.
I kind of can't wait till the. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. I was kind of done. You can go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, when this is like all done, like the discussion that's gonna have is probably gonna be fantastic.
That's gonna be one where it's like, make sure we both read everything again.
Yeah, we'll reread it and then regurgitate it onto the airways.
Yeah. I'll get my notes down. I'll have a small novel by the time this is all done. So
I'll be 55 by the time this is done.
Right. So yeah. Cool. Thanks everyone for joining.